Are you willing to cut? Are you willing to tell schools no money for you? Do you and do you side then with those who say, I mean, you look back at the Great Depression, economists say we landed back into a real problems in 1937 when people got onto cutting a deficit and a lot of government spending was pulled back before it should have been?
Well, first off, nobody's saying no money for schools. What an absurd statement to make. The problem is that this administration's view of governance is that economic prosperity is created by growing the government dramatically. And then it gets misrepresented by people like yourself who say they're going to, that if you do any of this stuff, you're going to end up not funding education. I mean, that statement alone is the most irresponsible statement I've heard probably in a month.
It wasn't a statement, it was a question.
And there are a lot of irresponsible statements made by reporters, and that was the most irresponsible.
Senator, with respect, that's not what she said. She was asking you what you would like to cut specifically, and I think you answered the question.
That's exactly what she said. Go back and read your transcript.
We appreciate your time today.
You can't be duplicitous about this. You can't make a representation and then claim you didn't make it. You know, it just shouldn't work that way. You've got to have some integrity on your side of this camera, too.
She asked you what you would like to cut. She asked you if you'd like to cut schools. You said no.
No,
it was
you're
a question
suggesting
and
we
answer.
should have a zero in education. Well, of course, nobody's suggesting that. To me, you said that education funding would be cut. Well, education funding.
Senator, with respect, that's not what she said.
Are you willing to tell schools no money for you?
Well, education funding is.
Are you willing to tell schools no money for you? Are you willing to tell schools no money for you?
Senator, with respect, that's not what she said.